Hello. I'm so excited to be here today with our new Affinity champion for the Black at Constant Contact group, Chris Johnson. My name's Colleen Lubin. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the program manager for culture engagement development here at Constant Contact. Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing great, Colleen. How are you?
Great. So, really excited to ask you a few questions and get to know you a little bit and be able to share that information with our colleagues in Constant Contact. So, if you want to start by just telling us a little bit about yourself, where are you located? What do you do for Constant Contact?
Of course. So I am based out of Baltimore, Maryland. I am in the sales department for Constant Contact, working with first-time trialers or as a marketing coach to trialers with Constant Contact.
Awesome. Welcome aboard. So, tell us a little bit about your career story. How did you end up in the role you have now here with Constant Contact?
Yeah, so I started off coming from corporate business and working for places like AT&T and T and Chevrolet, and started a small business a few years ago, and it just got so time consuming with corporate business that I wanted something that was going to be more settled in and honed on my skills. So a really good friend of mine who works for the company recommended coming to Constant Contact, not only as a career, but for my business. And so successfully, I started being a customer of Constant Contact first, and then eventually led me to be a position here in sales.
Love that. We love a referral. We love a customer. So that's amazing. And I know you reached out to me pretty soon after joining about participating in the Black at Constant Contact Affinity group. So I'd love to hear more about why you wanted to get involved and serve as champion.
Yes, one of the things was familiar with in other company was having that engagement group, having that support group to not only be able to just come and learn, but to be able to engage with one another. And for me, this is my first time ever working remote. So I was excited as soon as I heard that there was an affinity group and it was something that I had as a resource to not only learn something new, engage with other people. It's a support group. It's there for you to vent. It's there for you to relate to things. It's there for you to give your opinion, build discussions. And being that I've done them in the past, when I saw that Constant Contact had it, and this is my first remote job, I was super excited to jump in. I mean, it was great getting in touch with you within the first, I think, 2 weeks. I was
Yeah, it
employed
was
here and
quick.
I called you and said, "Hey,
Yes.
I'm new. You don't know me, but I'm
Yes.
excited to join the affinity group."
Yes, well, we love that. We love your energy, and I'm glad that you're participating. And just for everybody watching, we have 10 affinity groups. You can search in Slack, search the prefix affinity, and you can find all 10 join ones that you want to be part of. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for taking on the leadership role as champion. And tell us a little bit about what's going on for Black History Month.
So with the Black Affinity Group, what I've done for Black History Month is I've tried to take the engagement to make it a little bit more educational. So every day I've been going in, dropping some discussions about current topics, previous topics, just discussing history. So last week I discussed about the Grammys, Beyonce having her award. And then I think a few days ago I discussed some things about the first congressman that ever became in the Black culture for the United States. So just trying to mix it up with something new, keep the discussions going. I mean, we talk about everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that there's always constant discussion going. If you're not a member of the group yet and you want to learn, highly recommend getting in there, joining, seeing the facts that Chris posts or the questions or the discussions and participating there. I know we also have an event coming up. Can you tell us about that?
So later on this month, we have our mixology, our Black History Month mixology class. It's a one-on-one with it's a group effort activity where we're going to send you a few boxes. Some of you guys will be doing it remote from one of the local offices. If you're able to get there, you definitely want to join. We have brought in a mixologist from a company to come in and talk a little bit more about Black history, talk about these infused drinks that incorporate the culture, and we're going to have a great time. I'm super excited. And that is on February 23rd.
Yes, very excited. Our virtual spots are currently full, but we do have a few openings for in person if you'd like to join in one of the office locations. So definitely take a look at the form to sign up. That will be included in Voices as well. All right, Chris, are you ready for some rapid fire questions?
Of course, hit me with them, Colleen.
Okay. Okay. What is your latest binge watch?
That's easy. I'm a huge fan of vampire TV series, so the originals for me.
Okay. What is a book you read recently and loved?
The Horror Stories collection featuring Edgar Allan Poe. Great
Okay.
read.
I see a theme here. What is your favorite local business?
Oh, that's a tough one. Because of my business working with a lot of other small businesses, my favorite local small business would have to be Candles by Carrie. She makes these, it's a home small business here based out of Baltimore. She makes these really cool looking candles and makes my house smell amazing.
I love that. All right, last question. Fill in the blank. If I am not working, you can find me.
Still working. So constant contact is my everyday, day to day. Outside of this, I am 100% in business mode with doing music, meeting with my artists in the studio. So to answer that question, still working.
Okay. Okay. Well, I love that. Well, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me and for your work with the Affinity Group. And I'm really excited about what we have coming up for the rest of Black History Month. So thank you
I
so
am
much.
too. Everyone stay tuned.
Stay tuned.